Hey, what up legends, how's it going? Kiwi and Bacon here. Now today, for the deck showcase, I bring to you something pretty fun. You probably didn't see it. Yeah, it is a control mage that was made by a player called PrinceOberyn's. So, sir, if you're watching, thank you very much for this beautiful deck. I say control because you're gonna want to get into the late game. You're gonna have a lot of value later on. You have Alexstrasza to heal yourself up. You've got Medivh to get crazy value out of your Flame Strike, Portals, and Pyroblast. And you got a bunch of tools to get into that late game with the Blizzard, with the Ice Block, Barrier. And every, like removal spells and everything. So I think this could decently get higher up on the ladder pretty easily. So we're gonna give this a shot, and hopefully it works out well for us. And if you guys enjoy the video, please consider, like I mentioned in every video, leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, and of course upvoting the deck on the main page on Hearthpawn, where PrinceOberyn's put it there, so because he deserves it. But yeah, let's just stop talking about that and start thinking about what amazing stuff we can do with the deck. And yeah, we should try to have some funs with this, because I mean, there's so much shit you can do with a mage deck that I'd love to see how, like how crazy this can get if you can get the right, the right hand to start this with.
You asked for it.
Like, okay, so I don't really need these. This is a bit slow. I'll need like Arcanologist or something like that. Okay, well, I guess that works. I was just gonna say like, oh, I could play Ice Block and something else, but we'll just have to see how that works. We will at some point be able to play Medivh's Valet because we do have a secret in hand, but to proc it, we'll have to waste a turn doing so and everything. So I don't know. We'll see. He's looking for something here. At least I think. Come on, man. Don't make me wait 2 years. He's probably gonna start with the cats. So he's gonna have some 1/1s on the board. Never, I don't know. We'll see. See, Mana Worm would be fantastic in this sort of opening hand. Fortunately, we don't have him, so. Alright, so let's go Babbling Book. He didn't play a 1-drop, which is pretty decent. Flame Geyser. Actually, this is not so bad. I don't mind picking this up. Well, he's not doing anything. Okay, well, then I'll coin. I'll coin as block. Maybe I could scare him off a little bit. Maybe it's Mirror Entity or something to him. And I could just Medivh's Valet next turn, or something like that, Well, Galactic Crawler definitely does die to this, so that's pretty decent. Alright. Good. So that's working out for us so far. Okay, so you got the bow. Okay, let's go with the glyph. Here's a Mirror Entity. I mean, yeah, I think it's decent now. Turn 5, he's gonna, he has to have minions somewhere in that deck. So we could, we could get something decent. Oh, yes. We'll just say thanks. That's going to be pretty hard for you to remove. You know what? I could just fireball it. Reason being is I've got a 4/7 on the board. This is extremely hard for him to remove. That's fantastic. Well, okay, so he can kill it with the pig. He does take an extra 4 damage though. Okay. Let's go Cabal Courier. Oh, value. Alright. I mean, I could also have taken... Yeah, okay, I could also have taken a glyph and get my Pyroblast and everything. Yes. Did I really want to do that? No, not really. Because this deck is aptly called, and I quote, the Legend Value Control Mage. Value? I mean, Kabbalah's Tome is extremely value. So I'll take that. Here's the high main. Okay. I think I'll just play... No, let me play Tome first. And then Arcanologist. I do get the secret. I have 6 plus 5 in hand. I can also buff it with Talnos, so it's even more dangerous to him. I have an extra turn here with the ice block, so I'm fine with that. Oof. Well, alright then. That just goes face. I'm not even scared at that point. Like, I mean, I could play Blood Mage. Fireball for 7. Bam, he's down to 5. He can't kill me. I've got Firelance Portal. He's dead. That's pretty much it. It doesn't seem like he had a great opening hand, or at least he was scared. He had the Hyena or something, but he was scared of playing it. Oh. You're not really safe behind that. I'm sorry. Alright. Alright, and that's fine. Let's just play the portal. Womp. And there we go. That was an easy first game. He didn't have a great opening hand, so yes, that's true, but still managed to destroy him, and that's everything that counts. So that was pretty cool. Let's do a second game here. I don't know. I really like those types of mage decks. So, you know, like Grinder Mage was my type of deck before when it was working and all. Now we have a more consistent way to get our secret with Arcanologist, so you kind of can be that control-y type of deck, which is true.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
Yeah, I don't know. I quite like it. The Ooze isn't so great because he is playing a Druid, so he's probably not gonna have weapons. Gluttonous Ooze is actually pretty decent. It's a tech card, you know, you can replace it most likely with other things if you feel like you're facing too many different things on the ladder. So yeah, that can be a thing, but I mean, as far as this goes, there's a lot of weapon classes like Warrior, just so many Warrior on the ladder. And there's a lot of Paladins. So it's a decent option. Alright. So here we're gonna go and play the Mana Worm. Okay, he shapeshifts. He's gonna attack my face. He doesn't have anything for 2 turns, so that's excellent for me. He might be playing Control Druid or so. I don't know. We'll see. But right now, I think I'll play Arcanologist. Forget the Ice Block. Then I don't know. I could coin and play a book to get a spell. I mean, okay, it could be worse. If I manage to go face with this, yeah, that's pretty good. It's even better if I play Talnos in front of it, of course, but... Okay, so he was playing aggro Druid, but he had a terrible opening hand, which is quite unfortunate for him, not gonna lie. Alright, let's go Babbling Book. Ooh. Alright. Okay, so we remove all of his board, which is fine here. Next turn, I'm most likely gonna Frostbolt and ping or something like that. Yep. And this is gonna get bigger and bigger, so... Yeah, that's pretty gross, actually. Alright, so Frostbolt. And ping. At this point, I don't think there's much he can do since he's playing aggro and he had a terrible opening hand. I don't know. I think we win here. In my opinion, I think we win here. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm gonna play barrier. And I'm just gonna go. At this point, I think I can just go face. I don't want to trade because it gives him the mana back. But as long as I manage to do 2 damage, well, okay, maybe not. Oh, okay. And that's aggressive, actually. Okay. Well, I have a few turns before I die. Alright, let's go Glyph into, yeah, definitely Fireball. And then if he doesn't hero power here, he dies. Which is quite unfortunate for him. I mean, yeah, okay, Savage Roar is kind of scary, but he just loses here. So there you go. I mean, see, this is why I don't like that card too much. You just don't have enough.
Well played.
2 games, 2 wins with Fireland Portal. Alright. Yeah? I think the deck is pretty decent. Those were technically my 2 first games with the deck. And I won both of them, so I'm quite satisfied with it, actually. It's pretty decent. You, of course, can get much later in the, you know, in the late game, but you'll have the tools for that. I am just showing that you don't technically need to get into those stages. You can just, you know, not be scared by your opponent because you know you have tools to survive, which is great. And that's what I like about this type of deck. You can actually like feel pretty strong about what you have in your deck, and you know that if you draw either the Ice Block or the Chronologist, you'll draw an Ice Block, and you know, most of the time that will save you. So you've got 4 ways to get that one card that you need to save you that one turn. So that's, I don't know, I think that's pretty good. There is so much value to be had in the deck with the Medivh's Valet and the Primordial Glyphs. Primordial Glyphs is a fantastic card, by the way. So I would urge you to try this deck out. Hopefully it works pretty well for you. If it does, you manage to get Legend, like I said, leave a like on this video. And apart from that, well, of course, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.